Hey, what's going on, folks? This is FehtSama, and we're getting back into another episode of Monster Girl Quest. So, it's been a while. I won't lie about any of that stuff, but moving on. It's been a while since I've played the game, so it might take me a moment to remember exactly where we left off, but we're going to go ahead and load this. We were just encountering Gnome, and we'll see what we have in store. Alright, so... I forget exactly what Gnome was doing. I think she just appeared. So let's find out what Gnome has, what kind of challenge she has for us before we can get her power. Oh, we just automatically have a battle, I guess. Okay. Mud dolls appear all around Gnome. As expected from the spirit of Earth, her magic is powerful. She isn't someone I can hold back against. Even if she's a girl, I can't hold back. I have to make Gnome deem me worthy. Alright, so... yeah, and then that blue dot means I have 5, I think, or maybe it's 6. I'm not sure. I just have more than just the yellow ones. So... what are we going to open up with? I think Death Sword Chaos Star was, like, our best option here, for DPS-wise. Alright, Lucas' sword flashes like a chaos shooting star. Luca deals 139 damage, 79. Alright, cool. Yeah, that was decent enough damage to her. She's not saying anything, though, so I wonder if she's judging us right now. Mud Doll rubs Luca's body. Mud Doll tickles Luca's armpit. Okay. Takes 7 damage. That wasn't that much. Oh, I get a little frisky there with Luca. Okay, well, I have no more SP. Let's do a regular attack, I guess. What's her deal? She's not actually doing anything. Mud dolls rub Luca's body and neck. Alright. I'm glad the mud dolls don't have anything explicit for me to edit out. That'd just be annoying to have, like, the very first thing I have to do is edit a lewd thing out. Now they're going after my feet. That's a lot of stuff going on here. Crap. Luca's attack misses. Oh, that's not good. I like her outfit, though. Gnome's got kind of this cute, like, jester sort of outfit. It's kind of cool. Gnome points her finger at Luca. Following her orders, mud dolls jump on Luca. Luca's movement has been bound by the mud dolls. Alright, time for the struggle sequence. Mud dolls are firmly clinging to my hands and feet. I don't think I can get them off too easily. Yeah, and I gotta struggle, I think. Can't break free of the mud dolls. Rubs Luca's body, and, tickles Luca's side. And gets the thighs. Well, that's wonderful. That's good to know. It tightens. Why am I even bothering to read that stuff? Continue to struggle. There's no other choice, really. Can't break free. There's got to be something I can do. Unless it wants me to attack. Maybe I was supposed to... oh, I know what I was supposed to do. I forget that I have a whole other set of moves that I can use. I bet because I'm restrained that I've already lost this battle. Alright, let's go ahead and skip all of that stuff. I didn't want to talk about that. Let's go ahead and... there we go, we broke free. Struggles intensely and breaks free. I might have just barely gotten away with that meditation. Let's go ahead and heal ourselves. I don't know what happened to Luca's pants still. I don't know what the deal is with that. Alright, cool. There's a lot of mud dolls doing a lot of attacks, so I should probably just skip every time they do their attack. What else we got here? Do we have enough skill points to use? How many points do I need to use Sylph? I need 2. Okay, so hopefully they don't do anything to me. That was a nice hit. Luca's attack causes some mud dolls to collapse. Alright, I got some. Oh, cool, and then the number of attacks also decreased, so that's cool. I guess one more regular attack. Alright, so I got enough for Sylph. Let's go ahead and get her up. Let's just... One of the viewers said that that's just tends to be the best option, is to always have Sylph up. Powerful winds blow around Luca. Alright. The wind blew it off. Okay, so then it has a chance of actually their attack missing. That's kind of interesting. Points a finger at Luca. Following her orders, the mud dolls jump on Luca. Luca's movement has been bounded by the mud dolls. Time to struggle again, I guess. They're not many, so I was able to break free. That's kind of cool. Alright, another attack here. Very nice, very nice. Man, they're just going targeted attack at this point. Blows it off. We already have Sylph going, so... I guess I'll go the safe route and heal up before I do another attack. Cool. Okay, now that the mud dolls are gone, I wonder what, Alright. Gnome herself is the only one left. Gnome begins to power up. Magic concentration? What the... Wow. This isn't good. I'll help you with my mind, with my wind. Unleashes her magic. No chance to guard? That's interesting. The sand surges like a tidal wave. A tornado forms around Luca, protecting him from the sand. Gnome is engulfed by the tsunami of sand. Ow. Ow. It reflected back onto Gnome? That's interesting. Gnome took that attack full on. Where did you go? Ah. I see Gnome's hat popping out of the sand. When I dig her out, I see... She's, like, totally thrown off her game now. Gnome is unconscious. Gnome was defeated. Alright. Ah yes, the old arbitrary experience points in a visual novel. Are you alright? Gnome's eyes snap open as she nods her head. She silently stares at my face as she holds out her right hand. Eh? Gnome shakes her hand around as she stares at me. Does she want to shake my hand? Alright. When I shake Gnome's small hand, Gnome vanishes as a warm light envelops my body. It feels like power is flowing through my body. Gnome must have entered inside me just like Sylph did. Suddenly, inside my mind, I can see two of them taking shape. I like their little chibi sort of art. Yay, Gnome with me now. Gnome's with me now. Are you and Gnome good friends? Yep, we're best friends. Yeah. Are they really friends? Oh, there's Alice. Looks like you got Gnome's power. Oh, Alice. It was tough, but I pulled it off. The power of Earth is a lot more difficult to use than the wind. If you do it half-assed, you may get crushed under your own power. Yes, I know that already. I just saw an example of it. Even Gnome hurt herself using it. I need to be really careful when I use it. Two left. Undine and Salamander. Or maybe it's pronounced Undine. I'm not sure. Sylph and Gnome are have powerful magic, but no combat experience. But it won't be the same with Undine and Salamander. Or Undine? Undine? I don't know how you pronounce it. Undine is quite skilled, and Salamander is... Well, I'll let you find out. I don't want to terrify you. It might make you mess up. Hey, that just makes me even more worried. What the heck does she mean by that? If you stay silent after saying that, I won't be able to sleep at night. Don't worry about it. It's not a big deal. By the way, do you feel any different after getting Gnome's power? No, but I feel Gnome's breath. Nothing concrete or anything. I can't feel anything like the flow of wind like when I got Sylph. As I think that, the spirits inside me start talking again. Gnome only just went inside you, Luca. Once she calms down a little, you'll be able to use her power too. Isn't that right, Gnome? Yeah. At any rate, I guess I'll be able to use Gnome's power eventually. Well then, next is fire and water. Undine is in the Noah region to the east. Salamander is in the Gold region to the north. East is the closest to me, so I guess I'll head to Undine next. After that, I'll head to north to Salamander. Alright, let's head to Noah. Shall we just start walking east from here? It's nothing but a flat field from here. Since Safru was at the border of the desert, it shouldn't be a difficult journey if we start from here. Noah is still fairly undeveloped, so they should have some unique regional foods. I can't wait. Alice, stop your creepy laugh or I'm leaving you behind. Thus, we start to head toward the east. Toward the Noah region, still mostly untouched by humans. I wonder what's waiting for us there. Alrighty, that is actually, though, quite a lot of land to cross, given how big the area is. Probably a couple days walk or so, or a week's worth or longer. I don't know. But that is the only place I can click on, so let's continue on to Noah region. After leaving the desert lands of Safina, we've come upon the mysterious leafy green of the Noah region. For now, our destination is the Grand Noah Castle. There, in the largest castle in the region, presides Queen Noah and the 10th. It seems there are quite a few unique specialties to be found there. The Colosseum in the castle is quite famous, too. Well, not that I care about what goes on in the Colosseum floor. But the food stands in the seating area are supposed to be riveting. Yes, I know. You mentioned it over and over already. I don't particularly care about these lunches she's talking about, but I want to go to the Colosseum. I'm sure a famous arena like that will have lots of powerful fighters gathered from all over the world. As for my power right now, I wonder. With Sylph and Gnome at my side, I may actually stand a chance if I were to compete. It may not be just a dream. It may not be just a dream now. If that were to happen, what would I do? I'd be a celebrity. Quit making that creepy laugh. Alice is turning it back on to him. Saying that, Alice returns her gaze to her old travel book. In the far-off east from here, there's a village called Yamatai with a unique food culture. Sushi, tempura, sukiyaki, soba. That sounds awfully interesting. So it's kind of like a mainland Japan or something like that. Yamatai, far off to the east. We have things to do. Let's not get sidetracked. Alice silently glares at me. Her tail starts to make menacing circles around my legs. Stop it. Her circling tail slowly moves up toward my waist. Fine, I get it. We'll make time for it. Cheeky little Lemia. With a satisfied laugh, Alice smiles. Food, the only thing that makes this glutton smile. Huh? Did you hear the sound of hooves? I hear the hooves of a horse approaching from the other side of the road. After so many days, this would be the first adventure I've met. Alice, hurry up. It's probably not. It's probably going to be like a centaur beast. Switch to a human appearance before they come. That's not necessary. One of those insatiable breeding types. Eh? Uttering that strange remark, Alice vanishes. Save location. I guess saving isn't really necessary, the extent that I've been saving. If I fail a mission, I just kind of start where we left off. But I don't know. It gives a chance for viewers to kind of glimpse at what my stats are, if that is important. So, at least she's dressed. That's fair enough for me. Thank you. Centaur girl appears. But boy, I have a request. The centaur seems like she's almost out of breath. Is she injured or sick? Are you okay? It's mating season. I'm aching so much. Please, use that thing of yours to calm me down. I can't do that. That's banned by Alias. You can use that tiny body of yours to, Man, we got some really, She isn't listening to me at all. It looks like she's in a deranged mental state. I don't think I can get out of this. It looks like I'll have to fight. Oh, there's Gnome. It feels like Gnome's power is shifting inside of me. Does that mean she wants to use her power? Maybe. I got full SP. Let's see what we got at our disposal here. Sure. Go ahead and use Gnome. Show me what you do there, Gnome. Strength of the Earth. The power of Earth fills Luca's body. What is this? Insane strength fills my body. It feels like my body has been filled with an unstoppable power of the very Earth itself. Let me kiss you first. Centaur's hungry lips kiss Luca. The sweet kiss stimulates Luca. Okay, well, she's got an aphrodisiac kiss. Interesting. Kind of reminds me, it's ironic that we're running into a centaur now, and I had watched on YouTube, like, the other day, the whole, like, Fantasia 2000, or the original Fantasia, where it had the centaurs and the cherubs and all that. I don't know. I don't have a lot to comment about it, but that's just interesting that we're running with a similar theme here right now. What else do? I guess I'll attack so I can get my special Dark Star attack going here. That kiss actually took quite a bit out of me. I can't stand it any longer. Reverse horseback, right? Okay. Is being held down by the centaur. I don't care what you want. You're going to, well, I gotta struggle, I guess. Oh, I see. So she's a big girl, so I'm able to struggle out, instantly, maybe? Luca's body is filled with the power of Earth, giving him incredible strength. Luca broke free. So thin, but so strong. Sorry, this is not your hunting grounds here, Centaur. Oh, and I got a skill point for that, I think. Maybe? I don't know. Yeah, let's go ahead and do Dark Sword Chaos Star. Luca's sword flashes like a chaotic shooting star. How much damage do I do to her? She has got a lot of health. That or I'm kind of weak at the same time. Just let me, no. Let's, I decline. No, thank you. Yeah, I guess I just got regular attacks to do now. I find this very weird, like, mentally trying to visualize what's going on here. That she's doing all this to him while he's literally attacking her with a sword that's sapping her magic power. It must be the most weird-looking, like, fight in the Another attack, I guess. Oh, that was a good hit. Alright. Now just be quiet, and, please, bad touch. No. Bad. I can't hold myself back any longer. Sorry to burst your bubble, but here, let's go ahead and do Demon Decapitation. That might take her out. Maybe. Oh, not quite. It was kind of like a free critical, though, so. Oof. We're getting a little low on, I guess it didn't matter. What is this? Are you gonna turn into a horse? Like an actual horse? Little pony? Oh, yeah, turned into a small horse. Cool. That was a lot of experience points. Thank you for the free level up, even though it doesn't matter. I feel compelled to save, even though I realize that saving doesn't matter anymore. Whew. So that was Gnome's power. That strength was insane. It was as if the earth itself was infusing my body. Without that, there's no way I could have pushed that heavy centaur off of me. With that strength, I could get it out of any hold. And if I used that to attack... But that's too much for you at the moment. You would probably screw up and hurt yourself somehow. Gnome did do like 2,000 damage to herself, so if you had that ability right now, you probably would really would mess yourself up there, Luca. Yeah, that might be true. I'm still not experienced enough to use it in a fight. For now, I should just focus on using the power to augment my strength for breaking out of binds. All that's left is to practice, I guess. Yeah, well, good luck with that. By the way, isn't it almost sunset? Let's camp here tonight. Luca, make dinner. Sheesh, didn't you just eat? What was that? Alice raises her eyebrows. Your protests never cease. Very well, I shall make dinner tonight. Well, she does know how to cook, apparently. Eh? Alice, you can cook? She did. She did back in the library with those pages that we fought, if I remember correctly. I mean, I titled it that there were busty books and Olimia cooks. I mean, I don't know. Nothing is impossible for the monster lord. I'm pretty sure that she's gonna be like some sort of crazy OP cook. Everything that she does, every time she has to step in, she seems to like auto hit the entire game. I'm afraid. God damn it, Luca. Thus, Alice started to prepare our dinner. I had a bad feeling about all this. Are you okay, Alice? Of course. Just who do you think I am? Are you really okay? Ah, shut up. Go away until it's done. I'm forced away from the kitchen area. But is this really going to be okay? It's probably going to be like some sort of weird exotic feast that's perfectly fine for him to eat. Or we're going to fight. Oh, well, okay then. Alice is fighting the cooking pot. She has 2 SP balls. It looks like we're not too far off from being as strong as Alice. I mean, half as strong is still a ways off, but still, that gives some hope. Tremble before my unrivaled skill. I don't know why I'm saving here, but okay. Wait a second. That is a hell of a lot of stats there. Whew. That damage creep or stat creep for leveling up so high. She's level 145. I'm like level 26, I guess. She only has 2 SP balls, so I guess there must be a cap for skill points. That's okay. Well, Lamentine coding. Oh. It's just kind of interesting to see all of our stats since we couldn't see it before. So, okay. All right. So, what kind of skills does Alice have? Omega Blaze, Frost Ozma, Monster Lord's Cruelty, 2. I mean, I guess like that was a move that I saw her use on me whenever I did the bad ending. I tested it out. I don't know if I made a recording of it, but yeah, if you do a bad ending with Alice, she uses this move on you. I forget what it does. Feel the power of the Monster Lord. Alice unleashes torrents of dark power. Okay, so it just zooms in. Did it do anything? I don't think it did anything. Oh. All proof of Nabe's existence was erased by the overpowering darkness. I don't know if I did that right. The Nabe was defeated? What? What's with that self-confident face? Thanks to that display of ineptitude, we'll be having dry meat for dinner. It was unavoidable. I was never taught cooking skills. All I studied was how to be a good monster lord, not to be a homemaker. Studied how to be a good monster lord. Who taught you? Tamamo. She was put in charge of my education by the previous monster lord. Eh? You're younger than Tamamo? Actually, just how old are you anyway? Don't ask her that. She's gonna remark about that. Since you're the monster lord, about 300 years old? You fool. I'll be 22 this year. Eh? You're that young? I'm older than you. Show some respect, you idiot. Anyway, Tamamo is your mentor? Just how old is Tamamo? I don't know. She's certainly the oldest of the 4 heavenly knights. I've heard she's also in charge of my mother's education. She was also in charge of my mother's education. She might have been like the fox girl that was there at the beginning of time sort of thing. I don't know if that's an actual, like, reference to some sort of Japanese folklore, but I could see a fox girl being older than, you know, history itself. Let's see. There are even rumors that she was in charge of the last 5 Monster Lords training. It feels like I've heard something insane. That's enough of that topic. It's time to start tonight's combat training. You need to be able to use Sylph and Gnome's power as soon as possible. Alright, I'll do my best. Let's begin our intensive training with Alice again tonight. Whew. As usual, you're horrible with using Sylph's power. All you do is infuse yourself with the wind and move as if you're... all you have to do is infuse yourself with the wind and move as if you're a gale. Even if you say it that easily. Saying it is much different than actually doing it. Also, you may have already noticed it, but you can't use Sylph and Gnome's power at the same time yet. As soon as you summon one, you lose all grasp of the other. Another pathetic shortcoming. I see. I'll take care not to mix them up then. I was about to test that, see if I needed to have, like, multiple buffs on me for certain monsters, but that answers that, I suppose. You should be careful. I should be careful whom I use my concentration to call. I wouldn't want to waste time and power on a difficult enemy by summoning the wrong one. Once I get Undine and Salamander, it will get even more confusing. Choosing from all 4 of them. If you improve yourself, you should be able to summon all of their power at the same time. Moving like the wind, with the strength of the earth, your heart calm and flowing like water, with your attacks holding the blazing power of fire. But that's getting ahead of ourselves for now. You said something like that before, too. But it still sounds suspicious. Who did you hear that from? It doesn't sound like something you would come up with. What? I know you're a fool, but I can't believe you said something that stupid. A wannabe hero doesn't even know the oral tradition handed down by that human hero Heinrich? Eh? I've looked up to Heinrich since I was a child, but I've never heard of such words coming from him. Really? Why do you know that quote then, Alice? Rather, why don't you know the quote, oh aspiring hero? Heinrich mastered those abilities and used them to take down the Monster Lord. She was called Black Alice, and was the feared 8th Monster Lord. Do you still think that quote is suspicious? I see. In that case, that changes things. Alright, it's time to practice with renewed effort, until I move like earth and calm like the fire? No, Luca. Wait, how did it go again? First, you need to move like the wind. Instead of just running around like a lunatic, you need to move in controlled bursts of speed, like a gale. Oh. I'll become the wind. Sheesh. Too fired up and enthused to do anything, my remaining efforts were wasted that night. It's time for bed. I won't neglect my prayers to Ilias, of course. Ilias, please watch over me. Please let your wisdom and judgment show me a way to let monsters and humans live together peacefully. Contradicting yourself as usual. You ask for her protection, then immediately ask her something that goes against what she stands for. No, that's not what I was... Alice attacks my weak point, as usual. Your belief system is full of contradictions. You want to follow Ilias, who wants to purge monsters, but then you want monsters and humans to live together peacefully. You rebelled against your father's way of life, who wanted to take down the Monster Lord. But then your mother made it so that you could choose no path but one of a hero. Your values and beliefs are pulling you in every direction at once. You understand that, don't you? You trained so intensely all those years just to keep your mind off that, didn't you? You're going to have a breakdown eventually. You're going to have to decide and solve those contradictions. Even I don't really know what's going on inside you. I see. I don't really know myself. But I know I'll have to deal with my inconsistent beliefs. Ilias's teachings, my ideals, they are very different. I'll figure it out on the journey. There's still a lot in this world I don't know about. Yes, that's true. Even Heinrich didn't start out as a legendary hero. His road to that was paved with hardships and battles all along the way. Just keep going until you get your answer at the end. Well, that's if it doesn't end abruptly midway, of course. I'm not going to quit midway. I'll make it all the way and beat the 4 Heavenly Knights. Those 4 are causing so much trouble recently. They're the biggest obstacle to peace at the moment. Even though I may not have my answer yet, that's a solid goal to reach for. Well, try your best. As I said at the start of the journey, Luca, I want to see if all that you say really is your true self or not. If you don't want me to laugh at you, make your fantasy world of sugar and rainbows come true. Yes, I'll show it to you, Alice. Standing in front of Alice, my determination is renewed. After that, I fell asleep. That was the first night I went to sleep without praying. Maybe he didn't complete the prayer, I don't know. Curious. After waking up, we began walking east again. In a few more days, we should be at Grand Noah Castle. Whoa, what a pretty river. This region really is beautiful. Everything looks so serene and peaceful. This isn't the time to rest, you idiot. Right now, monsters are eyeing you hungrily, waiting for a chance to attack. Huh? In a panic, I take a look around. Not seeing anything behind me, I turn back to the river to see the monsters crawling out of it towards me. Ah. Okay, well, what kind of lake beast are we gonna have to fight, huh? What are we gonna have to encounter here? Frog girls? Billy? Well, don't worry, the crotch part is censored. That's the important part, guys. All right, cool. I guess that's interesting. We have frog girls that we have to deal with now. They're not quite slime girls, but sort of. Frog girl, it's a human. A source of delicious meat, essence or whatever. We just need to play with him to be fed. 2 of their slimy bodies crawl out of the river, rushing over to attack me. No, it isn't just 2. Inside the river, it seems like there are a lot more. I don't want to fight, but if you attack me, you'll leave me no choice. I pull out my sword in front of the frog girls, ready to defend myself. Right. Well, these are frog girls. I don't think that they're gonna, like, restrain me too much. I'll put Sylph up and make sure that at least they're kept at bay that way. Let's see if that works. Do you like our slimy palms? Why? You know, I'm not okay with this, but I'm slightly less not okay than I am with the insect girls. So, we'll roll with that. Ow, that was painful. Alright, one more attack. Oh, we've got 2 of these things to deal with. Okay, so I'm just gonna try and DPS down the, down this girl. we getting rid of her yet? Come on. Not quite. Ah, yes, the webbed feet trick. Yeah, okay. Critical hit. Well, that was a waste, kinda. If you give your... I don't know, she's still standing. Maybe she's got, like, barely some health still. I need to survive 2 more attacks so I can heal myself, because I'm an idiot and I don't save any SP for these fights. The wind... Oh, okay, so the wind finally did actually work. Oh, that's must have been a good choice. Alright, cool. If you give yourself to us, all of us frog girls can step on you like this. Oh, jeez. Their faces changed. I'm slightly disturbed. I don't know what changed, but something did change on their faces. I feel like their faces changed a little bit. It's fine to give up. Oh yeah, it did change just a bit. Their expressions changed. That makes them slightly more disturbing. Let's go ahead and heal ourselves. Sandwich Luca between them. The wind pushes them away. Okay, so it's good to have that. Alright, let's build up at least enough to be able to get rid of... Yeah. Okay, so they do have, like... They're obviously not feeling super great about themselves at the moment here. What's happening? Oh, okay, so we don't... Frog girl A turns into a small frog. Help me! Oh, sweet. That works like... I guess that works. Huh. Cool. Save location. Save location. Alright, Alice, you can come out now. What's with that sad face? Are you hungry? Why would that be your first? Never mind. He's like, why would that be your... Oh, 'cause food, of course. Yeah. Definitely playing up the food jokes here. Recently, it feels like I've been short on S... It does feel like that. Yes, it does. I want to use a lot of moves, but I always feel like I don't have enough. It's true you've gotten techniques a lot faster than you've managed to increase your SP. But if you keep at it, I'm sure it will fix itself someday. I just find it curious that they actually addressed that fact that we went through and I was like trying to manage all of my SP properly, and it just was kind of a little difficult in those fights. You seem awful friendly right now. Are you hungry? What's wrong with a little praise now and then, you idiot? Putting that aside, let's do a little review. First, Sylph. Her wind protection is good for things that can be easily blown away by the wind. Projectiles, easily cut plants, things of that nature. Strong physical objects are much more likely to get past that weak wind you're able to summon. It's also pretty good against status effect moves. Yes, that's right. Those kinds of moves usually rely on some kind of magic or substance, which can be blocked or blown away by the wind. Next is Gnome's power. You can't use it to attack yet, but you can give yourself an intense burst of strength to break out of restraints and binds. So when you see an enemy, I should... So when I see an enemy, I should try to decide what they seem more likely to attack me with. You can also forego any protection at all and just try to beat them before they beat you. It's quite dangerous, but it may be worth a try in some cases. Discard all defense and go all out. I can't really recommend doing that, but who knows. Anyway, that's it for my advice. Thank you, Alice. After going over some of the tactics with Alice again, we set off for the east again. I like that the story is giving time to realize, you know, this is a long journey and might need a little bit of an update on the player as to how to use it more tactily, or just better stratagem. Make sure we're all up to date on how those powers work. At this rate, we're going to, we'll get to sleep in a soft bed at Grand Noah Castle tonight. I'm looking forward to the food at the Coliseum. As we both talk about what we're looking forward to on our way to the castle, we run into a monster blocking the road. Okay, well, and Alice is yet to disappear, but she's probably gonna disappear pretty quick. What am I looking at? I think I'm looking at an FBI symbol here. I can't tell. Alright, anyways, so let's see here. Alraune. Alraune? Okay. Haha, a delicious looking human appeared. Be happy because I'm going to suck all of your nutrients out of you. That's all it is, just... It's blood. That's what she's going after. I won't allow that to happen. Before she can say anything further, I'll pull my sword and prepare to defend myself. Are you giving suggestions? Oh, because yeah, she's got leafy attacks, so... Yeah, let's... Thank you for the update. Let's go ahead and break Sylph out. Sylph, lend me your power. Powerful winds blow around Luca. Let me have a taste of your, nutrient stick. Alraune... why am I even bothering to describe her attack? We already know what's going on here. It's the not goodness happening, so... Luca deals 151 damage. This... Are you talking with your mouth full? That didn't... God damn it. But the wind pushes her away. Good, 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 good. Let's go ahead and do Death Sword Chaos Star. That's a lot of damage. Delicious. Let me have a taste in my mouth. Okay. Well, normal attack time. Maybe she's not hurting me like super bad. With a sweet smell emanating from her mouth, but the wind blows the smell away. Okay, so she did have, it would have been bad if I didn't have a Sylph up. Luca attacks. I'm going to catch you, then I'll, suck out all your essence. But the wind slices up the ivy. Good job, Sylph. Keep that up. That's what we want. Luca attacks and does a lot of damage. She still manages to get a few sucker punches in, though. Can I do Demon Skull Beheading? I think that one I have to have something to jump off of. Can I jump off a tree? I don't think it's going to allow me to jump off a tree or anything like that, so... Yeah, that might be a waste of an attempt. Oh, Thunder Thrust is what I would use for, like, an opener, though. I should have done... I don't know. I guess it depends on what I'm attacking. Some of these skills are kind of obsolete, or just like very situational at this point. So, yeah, let's just do a regular attack. Critical hit, that's pretty good. More and more, I can make it feel even better. I think not, Missy. We're just gonna go ahead and... we'll just do a Demon Decapitation classic move there. Call it good. Ow. Alraune, it turns into a flower. Serve her right for trying to rudely take some of my bodily fluids. Alright. Whew, I think I've gotten a lot better recently. What are you saying, you idiot? Are you really satisfied with that level of skill? That's not what I'm saying. There's Gnome and Sylph again. I like their artwork. It's super cute. In response to Alice's words, the two spirits inside me appear before me. We'll try our best too. Won't we, Gnome? Just slaps her. Oh, Gnome. Don't pick on Sylph too much. Anyway, she's right. I'm still not good enough. While I think about my shortcomings, we head toward the castle grounds. This hill seems familiar. Grand Noah Castle is almost before our eyes. Once we're past this plain, we'll be there. An innocent-looking girl on the trail. Totally, yeah, there's nothing wrong going on here. While on the trail to the castle, we come across a sister that must have been traveling from the castle. Oh, you two are quite young for travelers. Would you like to pray to Ilias with me for the safety of your travels? Yes, I would love to. Alice managed to change to her human form pretty quickly. Alice jumps in front of me, interrupting us. You there. What are you trying to pull? That disguise is disgusting. Ah, so you can see through me. Saying that, the sister turns into her true appearance. Another Lamia. Okay, well. I guess that's to be expected. Most of the humanoid characters that end up being monsters are snake-like or tentacle-like, one of the two. I don't know if there's a rule, but Lamias do have a lot more transformation abilities. Lamia's sister appears. Ah, a monster? Startled, I quickly take out my sword. Please wait. I mean no harm to humans. Eh? She isn't making any hostile action. Slightly ashamed at drawing my sword right away, I sheepishly put it away. The music even psyched me out. I was like, are we gonna actually fight her? Sorry. But why are you disguised as a sister? It's no mere disguise. My body and soul are faithful to goddess Ilias, a monster that believes in Ilias. But why would a monster... Yes, it's true Ilias hates monsters. But even though I'm a monster, I want to teach others about her kindness. Though they are few, there are a few monsters who think as I do. I see. I had no idea. I had no idea either. This is throwing way more concepts than my head knows how to absorb. I can't believe that there's a monster who's a follower of Ilias. It must be difficult to be faithful to a god who hates you. But even then, it seems as though she isn't giving up in her beliefs. I was on my way to the south to do more missionary work for other monsters. But since I'm heading to the south, I thought it was wise to disguise myself as a human. It's true that you would want to disguise yourself if you're heading south. Wait, since you're heading to the south, do you not need to disguise here in the north? It sounds like this is your first time here, travelers. The Noah region is home to many villages and towns where humans and monsters live together. Of course, there is still some bias and prejudice, but people generally get along. I see. I heard the rumors, but I wasn't sure if they were true or not. The Noah people are known for kindness and their open hearts. I guess that's how they're still living together. Well then, young miss over there, you are a snake-type monster, no? You have no need for a disguise here. Huh, I see. Even though we're close to a human town, it doesn't seem like Alice's disguise is needed here. Now, if you'll excuse me, I must be going. It was a pleasure meeting you two. May Ilias bless your travels. Thank you. I hope the best for you too. I don't want Ilias's blessing, you idiot. Probably because they got in a fight at the beginning of the game. That's what I'm thinking. I'm pretty sure that Alice and Ilias clashed in the sky or something like that back at the beginning. The pious Lamia heads the direction we came from. As I turn to save her, to wave her farewell, I feel Alice's glaring eyes in my back. So monsters and humans really do still get along here. That makes me really happy. My ideal world. It seems like Noah is the closest to it already. But to think there are even monsters who follow Ilias. What's wrong with that? Whatever. They're free to believe whatever drivel they want. Anyway, it'll be nice to pass without any hindrance for a change. Alright, let's go. We continue down the path again, heading toward the castle. I bet it's like letting your hair down or stretching your legs or something. She doesn't have to keep the disguise up all the time. This is my second time seeing something I've never thought possible. Humans and monsters walking around together in the city. Look, why don't you just give up your quest and just live in Noah? Just, like, live a simple life. maybe convince Alice that the food here is good enough, and there you go, problem solved. Don't even have to worry about the whole, like, monster lord situation. 1/3 human male, 1/3 human female, and 1/3 monster. They're all walking around as if the presence of each other is no big deal. To think they're this familiar with each other. I heard the stories, but I had no idea it went this far. It seems the monsters walking around aren't taking any special notice of Alice. It's amazing. The sight of humans and monsters living together. In Port Natalia, it was a little similar, but exclusive only to mermaids. Here, many different races are walking around. Humans and monsters can exist together. Noah is my proof. How does it feel, Luca? You're in the presence of your dream world, no? Or does it feel anticlimactic to see it already exists? I like how it's addressing itself right there. My dream isn't No, it isn't anticlimactic at all. My dream isn't fulfilled until this is a view you would see in every town, city, village in the world. Someday the world will look just like this. Let's take a walk around and gather information while we look for a place to stay. Alright, let's go ahead and save. Alright, cool. Well, we have a whole town to explore, we have a whole bunch of people to talk to, but I'm going to leave the episode here, as is tradition, before we dive deep into the next jaunt in our journey. I like that these episodes are just naturally kind of ending around 50 to an hour and 10 minutes-ish. It's like, they have very good pacing, I think, with the story, so that's cool. Again, thank you whoever recommended this game series to me, and I hope you guys are enjoying this series. I hope it doesn't hurt you too much that I'm not, like, always doing these videos. I probably would have been not necessarily finished with the game. I feel like it's too long of a game at the pace I was going that I would have been finished with it by now. But I do feel like we'd have been a lot farther along if I didn't, like, just go AWOL. Anyways, I appreciate everyone that is still sticking with me, and anyone that's new to this channel. Thank you for getting to the end of the video, and even if you didn't watch the whole thing, then a subscription and a like would let me know that I'm still heading in the right direction. And just a quick little update, as I was looking at my channel's growth and stuff, it looks like it looks like I still, in the tier that I'm in for, like, level of channel, I've got crazy amounts of, like, advantage over everyone else on the same level. Now, I don't know if that's true across the board. I don't have, like, the best researching ability comparing myself to other challenge performances, but, like, if you look at Social Blade and stuff, I'm, like it says in my last stats, the last time I checked, it was, like, 29 to plus 30 subscribers gained, and the next person behind me is 14, but they also have double the views, and they have less subscribers total than me. So, and then as far as, like, monthly views and all that, I'm performing well, and if you guys are joining this community, then you're probably still in a spot where you can help, you know, get this thing off the ground. But I do appreciate all of the support it's getting already. Even whenever I was gone for 2 months, it just seemed like every once in a while I'd check my stats, even though I was, like, taking a break, and it continued to climb. So whatever content that I have provided for YouTube for you guys to watch, I'm glad that it's getting some mileage out of it, because that's one of the things I was actually hopeful for whenever I started my YouTube channel, was to create things for people to watch and consume, and not necessarily have to be there 24/7. Not like a Twitch channel where I have to constantly grind to do this sort of thing. This is definitely one of those preferred methods of delivering content, in my opinion. I might do some live stuff in the future as I get more popular, but yeah, like I said, if I ever have, like, a moment where I'm just, you know, needing a break, needing to take some me time or whatever, I took a lot longer this time, and anyways, because, like, a bunch of little reasons, but also because I was a little worried about coming back after having left so much, and so I started going down that bad spiral. But anyways, I'm back out of it, and I'm going to continue to put more content into this channel, so then I don't ever have to like see a point where like my views and my support for the channel completely drops off. It feels like no matter how much I abuse the privilege, that there's still a constant interest in the stuff I'm covering. So that makes me feel good that it's like I could take potentially like a week off or just, you know, a couple days a week I do a video or something like that. And there's not a great deal of pressure for me to have to do this daily, even though I want to do it like more often. The ideal situation is that I do have the time and energy to be able to do this daily. And I've got a good setup at work with my schedule and that, so I might be able to actually like backlog some work so that I can have like episodes releasing throughout the week, even if I'm, you know, busy or just tired or whatever. I can have like the assurance that I've, you know, got something constantly kind of churning out. So I might try that. I might push a little harder to be able to create a couple episodes and then like have those be timed to release each day. But we'll have to see how things go. I just don't want to burn myself out, so that's nice that even though I did take some time away, it didn't feel like I hurt my channel too much, and we're not like, it's not an impossible place to recover it. It also, I feel like it's a good example in a way for other creators that feel pressured to continue to feed the machine, I guess you could say. There shouldn't be a reason to feed the machine. If your content's good enough, then people will discover you, and it looks like YouTube is set up in a way where it advertises your content regardless of how old it is, if it's relevant to the viewer. So I'm very appreciative of everything that's kind of lining up and making itself clear to me through trial and error that yeah, no worries. That's basically the whole theme of this last few months, is no worries. So anyways, yeah, I will be playing more of this. I'll just try to get a few more episodes out, and leave a comment. You know, if you're new to the channel, go ahead and I'd appreciate a subscription, and if you do subscribe, go ahead and put all notifications on. And this isn't just like that stupid, like, you know, turn notifications on because I want you to watch every video I have. It's more of, well, it's kind of like that, but it's more of in a more like legit sense, because I don't release regularly. If you don't have notifications all turned on, there is a chance that whenever I'm inconsistent and I release a video like a day or two afterwards instead of every day, you might miss that update. You might look at my channel one day, especially new people that are used to daily releasers. You might look at my channel one day and be like, okay, cool, this is a nice episode. Let's see what he has tomorrow. Oh, he doesn't have anything tomorrow? I guess he must have gone AWOL again or something. Or I guess I'm just not interested in this no more. And then the next day I do release a video, and if you don't have that notification, you've already signed off in your head. You're like, okay, well, you know, I checked, he didn't have any new content, so let's see what else is out there on YouTube. So I feel like if you want to support the channel properly, and be able to not fall into that like issue where your mind just kind of like checks me off the list, you know, more power to you if you want to just leave a sub and move on. But if I did capture your interest, don't let my inconsistent but diminish your enthusiasm to support a relatively new creator. I've been doing this for on and off about 6 months at this point, and I'm feeling pretty good. I feel like there will come a time where I'll just find the right game. I'll find the right like sort of way of delivering the content. And then they'll have that like exponential growth sort of thing. So anyone that's like joining now, you're probably within a pool of about 50 or so viewers that are actively watching this stuff. So don't think that, like, you know, even if I get 1,000 subscribers and I am able to start monetizing my channel, that like you've missed the train. If you're involved and you like, oh, that's the other thing I was gonna say. I created a Discord channel. I don't know if it's correctly set up, if there's something I can add to make it better, but I did create a community Discord. So if you want to join that, I've got a link in the description. And I think that's all I got to say right now. So I do appreciate it. I'm going to leave it here, and thank you guys all for watching. This is FehtSama signing off for now, and we'll see you on the next one. Later.